This arose, as I'm sure the public will remember, out of her having been terminated along with maybe 3 or so other senior managers. The excuse given, or the reason given by the B.T.B at the time, was that the B.T.B had been left so strapped for cash as a consequence of COVID that it could no longer afford to pay them. And each of them had contracts that contained a clause saying if the B.T.B is unable to pay you, the B.T.B can then exercise an option to terminate you. So 2 things arose. Mrs. Michael sued. We filed the claim on her behalf, and the B.T.B said, well, first of all, we are not liable because we exercised our right under that clause in the contract. We are saying that we were simply no longer able to pay, and so Mrs. Michael had to go. But they also said, as they did in the Karen Bevans case, that the contract, because it contained not just that clause about the B.T.Bs being able to terminate if the B.T.B couldn't pay it, it also contained a clause saying, but if there's no cause or if there's not termination for that reason of inability to pay, and the B.T.B nevertheless dismisses the employee, then the B.T.B must pay that employee up until the end of the contract. So if there's a year to go, 2 years to go, the B.T.B must pay. And that was the essence of our claim, that number one, the B.T.B was not broke. The B.T.B was still functioning. Its finances may have become straightened, but it was certainly not in a position where it could legitimately say it was unable to pay. There were other factors at play. Mrs. Michael was viewed in a certain light. We submitted, and apparently couldn't get along with the minister, or the minister thought that she was not supportive of him, and we contended that those were the real reasons.